Okay, this video is going to be about the Stryder, and specifically on the Stryder, it's going to be about the excavation rig. I want to see how good this thing is at harvesting a bunch of resources. I want to see what it can harvest, and I want to see how much melee damage on the Stryder can affect the gather rate. First, we're just on Aberration, because, you know, king of metal everywhere. I have level 7 Stryder. It has 131 melee damage. I'm going to try... Actually, I'll make a deady first, and then I'll harvest like, I don't know, a certain amount, and then we'll see how much this low melee damage gets, and then I'll bring in a higher level one with a lot more melee damage, and then we'll see how much that one can get. But before I do all that, if you didn't know, if you have a dedicated storage box and a Stryder with the excavation rig, you can link the Stryder to the deady. So say if I wanted to just harvest normally right now, I right click and it gets metal, stone, flint, thatch. It gets all this stuff that was just there. If I don't want it to do that, and if I just take, say, a stack of metal, and then I put the metal into the deady, and I come over here to the Stryder, I can link it to nearby deady, the metal deady. So when I harvest now, it'll only get the metal, or it'll get all of it, but it'll only put the metal into the deady. Okay, well apparently you can only link one. I thought you can link more, but you can only link a deady. You only link one deady to a Stryder at a time. So if I harvest 13,000 metal, let me reset all this so we can see how much we actually get. My rates on this server, on my single player, are 3 times, 3.0. So, just for reference. 131 melee damage, level 7. We'll see how much metal I can get with this. 5.4k. 10k. That's a lot. It's a ridiculous amount. $10k. All that metal, which is in the deady, and all this stone and flint. Just from that little amount, we got almost 30k metal. That's a ridiculous amount. Okay, I got a 150 with 431 melee damage with the excavation rig. I'll link this one to the deady. And then we'll see how much metal it can get. Just to see here, it looks like you can link more than one Stryder to the deady. If I harvest here, okay, I got 11k. Should be in the deady then, right? Yeah, it's in the deady. If I use this one too, got 4k. Yeah, okay, you can link more than one Stryder to the same deady. So if you have 2 Stryders out, you can probably link one for metal, one for flint, and then if you have a third one, then one for stone. You can just farm like that. All right, let's see how much the higher level melee it gets now. 6k. Generally don't know how I'm going to test this. I'm just kind of like going to get some. I don't know how to actually see if there's a bunch or not, because there's like a random amount of rocks everywhere. I mean, it doesn't look like it gets more metal, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it gets more though. But with the high levels though, the charge you use for every time you harvest, the charge capacity, this does scale with level though. So that one has a lot more. It's like 725 or something. And this one has 165. And another thing I should mention, you can't actually cryopod these things. If you go up to it, it won't let you cryopod it. The only way to get it to another map is to upload it on an obelisk emission terminal from Genesis or transmitter or whatever. This thing also has some stuff on it, the Stryder, not just the harvesting with tools. It has transmitter, and it has a sleeping pod, and you can build on this thing, like a platform saddle too. I don't think you can put turrets on this thing, but I'm just gonna, let me look. Okay, can't put tech turrets. Can't put heavy turrets. You can't put auto turrets. Wait, what if I put a foundation down there? Another thing I've noticed is that you can't actually upload dinos from this terminal either. Or the transmitter on the Stryder. You put it right under the Stryder. And I try to upload it from the transmitter on it. There's no option for dinos. I'll throw out the good Stryder, but melee isn't affected probably. You know that now. I'll get the good Stryder out, and harvest all this metal just to show how much the thing actually can get. And a couple more things. When you do upload it, the charge resets on it. So you have to wait for that to recharge. It's kind of irritating. And one more thing for Aberration with the Stryder. Most things down here don't aggro you when you're on the Stryder. You just gotta watch out for wild reapers. Those things will aggro you. Also, you can charge batteries in this thing. Okay. You can charge these things in this Stryder. It takes a little while, but you can still do it. So you can have one at your base at like your own portable mission terminal, your own portable charge station, too. The game even lags. 22k metal, that like one tap. 19k metal, one tap. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's just it's an unreal amount. Look at this. It's ridiculous. No more Magma Sword, no more Ankylo, just Stryder for metal. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, wait, is this thing aggroed on me? Yeah, okay, they aggro you, but they don't hit you. They can hit the Stryder. Also, another thing, normally you would take damage from jumping down from this thing, but the Stryder has this, like, weird gravity thing where you don't take damage when you fall. It's actually kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna try it on this spot, if you know where this is. I'll show you my coordinates. This area on the map. The polymer location on Aberration. What the hell? Oh, I already had one down here from earlier. Okay. This place is not radiation, if you didn't know about the spot. But yeah. If you come down here, all of these white rock, these white bushes here, these are all polymer. Take the Stryder out. We were to charge up. Okay, there's only like a couple polymer bushes here, but if you get them, that's 400 polymer right there. That fast. And you just get all these. Just look at that. It's ridiculous. It's so much. I don't know how it's like in like real game or like official servers, but usually. Okay, so there's this area part. There's this part. It goes from this lake. There's some polymer here. Oh shit. Okay, there's a lake. There's some polymer here. It goes to about here. Don't go over there. That's radiation. Goes to here. And then you come back around. There's some here, some here, some all over here, some here. Maybe like one there. Some here. Some all the way over here. If you keep going up, and you can get that. This is where I usually stop. You could probably keep going though. Just a little bit. Is this radiation? Oh, this is radiation. Okay. So if you come to like this metal part, and then you stop here, this is not radiation. So you can get all this. And in my server, I don't know about official, if you get all this, by the time you come back down here, it's all respawned, and you can just keep getting it as long as you want. But I don't know if that's really how it is or not, because that was just my server. Let me get a little bit more polymers to show how much this thing can actually get. Okay. all these green things here. I get them all. That's 2k poly. Like that. Just like that. Almost no, like, nothing done at all. And just look at all this. It's ridiculous. It just gets ridiculous amounts. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna see if this thing takes radiation damage real quick. I'm not sure if it does or not. I'm assuming it would, but I don't remember. Yeah, it takes rads. Okay, we're over on Crystal Isles, and if you don't know where this spot is, you've definitely been missing out. So this is probably one of my favorite pearl locations in the game, considering this lake holds a ridiculous amount. It's here on the map. I'll show you coordinates too. Coordinates are here. Map again. So you basically come down to this lake, this little pond, and there's all these pearls in here. These are all pearls. All of these. Now what I want to see is if a Stryder can just sit on the riverbank and just get a ridiculous amount of these. Okay, it's got a little bit of charge. Let's just see if you can get any of these. Oh my god. Oh my god. It gets so much. This is ridiculous. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. Oh, shit. I'm heavy on pearls. I'm heavy on silica pearls. How many even is this? 20k pearls, and I was literally here for like 5 seconds. On 3 times harvesting. Why is this thing heavy again? It's bugged out, it got so much. It's got so much fucking pearls, it's bugged out. Okay, now I want to go see if you can use this thing underwater, just like deep water. Actually, just real quickly before I do that, my game isn't rendered again, so I changed the resolution, so don't mind that. But these oil rocks on Crystal Isles, I want to also see if this thing can get them. And yeah, it gets a ridiculous amount, as you can see, again. Just look at this, this is ridiculous. Alright, let's see if this thing can go underwater now. It can swim. Swim. It can can it? Oh, there's oil right there. Let me just go over to the oil real quick and see if I can get that. I think you can harvest down here. I can hear it doing this little thing. Yeah, you can harvest down here that way. Yeah, you can harvest underwater. These nodes give you nothing. Alright, we can use underwater too. Yeah, so we are currently stuck. Because there's an absolute retarded amount of things killing me right now, so. One more thing before I upload, I will be trying this real quick on the bee cave and see if this thing can harvest. I don't think it can. I read somewhere that I can't, but I don't know. Let's just see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it can harvest bees. Or the bees. Beehives. Okay. We're over on Ragnarok at the obsidian location. Here. All this obsidian here. Just gonna try the Stryder with it. See how much I can get. Okay, yeah, it gets a pretty good amount. That's not bad, definitely. 3k obsidian. That's not even bad. Just gonna try real quick on these crystal nodes. There's like a couple right there. Where is it? I didn't see it. Oh shit, it's a lot. 2k crystal in that little amount. There's some more over here, let's see. It's another 1.7k. And there's some more right here. Got a lot here. Oh my, it's a lot. How much is that? 5k crystal. Jesus. Alright, you saw earlier that this thing can get a bunch of stone and metal. Let me try this thing on flint. Let me do this first. So we got stone, flint, and metal. Let me make a daddy, please, and see how much this can actually get. Okay, so flint daddy, all this rock here. Yeah, this thing can get some flint. I would definitely fucking say that. Jesus Christ. This thing is literally like the best harvester in the game. It gets everything. Okay, we're on Gen 1 in the Magosaur Cave. Volcano, whatever. So you come this spot, come in through the main entrance, and on the right, there's this part with no dinos in it. I want to see how much this thing can get of element on here. I know this thing is absolutely ridiculous on Gen 2 with the asteroids, so I'm not even gonna test that. We all know it's just ridiculous. But let me see how this thing is on this map. If it's the same. Yeah, it's pretty fucking insane. 10k element shards, something like that. All this stone. Where the hell all the shards go? Oh, they're right there. What the hell? A bunch of black pearls too. All right, one of the last things I want to test before I wrap this video up and do like a little bit more, just tell them a little bit more things. I want to see if this thing can harvest lamps and stuff on extinction. I don't think it can, because I've heard it, and yeah, it can. What if I melee it? No, it doesn't seem to get him. All right, the last couple things I want to go over here. I want to see if you can clone these things. Okay, it does not look like you can clone these things. I do know you can use mutagen on this, but it's an actual ridiculous amount. It's 9,000 mutagen just to do that on this. And last thing I want to... Oh yeah, okay, the last thing I want to show is the Stryder. Another way to get this thing around is to just pick it with a skiff. It's very buggy though, so gotta keep trying.